Hey everyone, and welcome back to Crash Team Racing Nitro. Last time we ended off with Papu Papu's area, which was all the way over here. And now we have made it over to what seems to be Komodo Joe's area. And also last time we did play as Papu Papu. And now I think we're gonna change characters. I mean, there hasn't really been anyone new yet, even though I almost have to get almost all the roster. I mean, I know there are some new ones releasing soon in this Grand Prix event that I'll be getting eventually, like Tawana and Spyro and the baby T-Rex. At least what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure those are the characters there. So, I don't exactly know who I might play at this episode, but I think I'm gonna go for Dingo Guy. So, there isn't anything I have to say right now except make sure to like, subscribe, and there isn't anything I have to say except please make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And without further ado, we can start off with the Dragon Mine. And we have to wait about 15 years just to wait for this to open. We actually, instead of 15, we actually have to wait about 10,000 years for this loading time to finish. I mean, this is my only complaint about the game, the loading times. I mean, so far everything else about the game is fine. It's just the loading screens. It takes too long. They aren't as long as a certain Sonic game, but they're long. Alright. Okay, this, I think I may have found my weakness in this game. Okay. I'm not gonna restart since it's already the first lap and stuff, but... Alright. Uka Uka. Alright, Coco, come here. Alright, I know I said I wasn't, but I'm going to do it anyway. Also, because of that logo, this must be Komodo Joe's.
I'll fry you!
I think I might need to drift at that part. And we need to catch up too. Oh. Thank you, Master Cortex, for hitting your own server. Oh, you tried it again, didn't you? Or whoever was behind you. messed up my drift. I cannot really accept that. I will not approve of you messing things up for that. Alright, I messed that up. Okay, this was probably not the best area to use him. That was probably the worst location to even use him. Oh, I thought that dragon was gonna get in the way of the stage. Okay, I might need to not be on the wall. I need to catch up to Crash and Coco. There's that really sharp turn. They won. Oh. Oh, I was so close. I was so close to getting her. Alright, I may not need to end up going for that crate. Oh, someone took the TNT. And whoever did that, thank you. I missed a crate. There is so much going on. Okay, whatever you do not go for that. And do not fall off.
He's over, mate!
Okay. We're about to approach that. I honestly don't care, it's only the first lap. And besides, I was probably going to end up getting messed up eventually. And heck, the game just hit me at a perfect time. I got Aku Aku. Meaning I can go from all the way over there to second. Really? That's a pit? You mean that was a pit? Hold on, let me see something. That was a pit? Because I'm pretty sure the last time I touched the water, I didn't, Oh, right there, and that makes sense. Is there a shortcut wherever that, minecart goes? I could almost feel like there's a shortcut where that minecart is. This game really loves to, like, hit me with something every time I get good items. I am pretty sure there is nothing there. It is really so hard to just not touch the wall. It is really hard to not hug the wall like that.
Good day, mate!
Okay, if that was the final lap. Alright, they won.
I'll fry yous!
Wait, what? I did not fall. Alright. I think I figured out the key. Just try to stay way too far from the ledge. I mean, the, not the ledge, the, we just went from 2nd to 7th. Alright. Get it off.
Good day, mate!
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pura. I really appreciate you taking my, item box. Oh, also thank you for, hitting Crash Shore Engine for me, whoever was in front of me. Oh, and, thank you for hitting me, causing me to, completely mess up out of bounds. I almost would feel like there's a shortcut wherever the minecart goes. I almost feel like there's some sort of shortcut where the minecart ends up going.
He's over, mate!
Okay. For once we did not go out of bounds. And fall off. Alright, get off the...
Baby now!
Ow! So not only do I end up hitting the wall, but I get hit by 2 missiles. The computers are restless. There are so many words I could describe them. They're restless, ruthless. These CPUs do not play around. They are out for their blood in this race. Oh my gosh. These CPUs will not rest until you are out of this race. Nope. That was a scary situation. Could you imagine if Coco passed me? Alright.
Dingo, dingo, dingo! Dingo, dingo, dingo! Congratulations! You win a trophy!
Thank you, and we just got a new set of wheels. Funny we got a set of wheels called Team Cortex when unironically we were playing as one of, well actually ironically we were playing as one of Cortex's minions and we got something called the Cortex wheels. Let us go for, how about Crunch?
Booyah!
Okay. What is this? Polar Pass. Okay. Oh, and that must be the giant bear from Crash 2. Oh.
Hey, how's my exhaust?
This stage is really big. Okay, let's stop. Let's just reset. Because I do not like what I was just seeing there. I know it's only the first lap, but that does not really work for me sometimes. this is a really big court. Oh, and then there's a pit.
Oh yeah, that's the punch.
Oh, okay. So far, we are not in the lead. Oh. Well, thank you. Okay, you know what? I think the reason why nothing is really going well for this is because of that first part. Alright. Much better now. If I just go one pass instead of trying to mix and match it, then we're good. Whoa. Wow, the bomb just took where I was going to get my item. And now whoever Pura or whoever was in front of me just does this game hate me or something? I don't know if I'm just bad at the game or something, but sometimes I just think this game seems to hate me. Because the computers, like I said earlier, the computers are not playing around. The CPUs do not play around at this rate. Let's not fall off. And we fell off. At least we got this to Alright. Wow, thank you, Crash. You really helped me out today. You really helped me out by taking the item box I was going for. I really probably do not want to drift there, but I'm always hesitant to. not think I really should drift. Alright. I was trying to hit Crash because he took my item. Alright, we're approaching that one part. Do not drift. Drift may be there, but do... I may just end the episode after this rate.
You're sure taking your sweet time.
Let's hope I can... Wow, about literally 1 second. 1 second is all I get to maintain first place.
Better watch your six.
Oh wow, normally someone takes my item as soon as I fall here. Good to know someone didn't.
You're sure taking your sweet time.
So pure is gonna be the problem. Wow, we didn't fall. Out of my way.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, there must have been a shortcut. There must have been a shortcut back there which is a item box.
Hey, how's my exhaust tubes?
I thought I had an item box for a second. Out of my way,
taking your sweet
pure
time.
run. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Are you kidding me? That was the very last lap. And I was doing so good too.
Better watch your six.
Alright. Whoa.
Is that all you got?
Okay. We're in the lead. Better not touch the TNT crate you left there.
What have we got?
Alright.
I'm gonna be sick. You're sure taking your sweet time. Nah, that didn't hurt.
My god. Oh, and I proceed to hit my own TNT. If I can get Aku Aku, if I'm lucky enough to get him. Wow, the game heard me.
That all you got?
Alright, he may not be useful now. But if I can get him or at least 3 missiles, then I'll be good. Wow, the game was listening. Wow,
That's what I'm talking about.
Polar was 10 seconds late. Husky Crunch. Alright.
Congratulations! You win a trophy.
Thank you. And we got Team Cortex Red. Alright. Alright, now we have this challenge. Tiny Arena. We'll obviously do this one next episode. Because after those last two, I was probably gonna try and finish all this up in just a full go. But I don't really know. I'll probably just do this in Komodo Joe next episode. So, I'm gonna end this episode here. There isn't really anything I have to say except, if you enjoyed this video and it's the first one you've seen, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.